Hello everybody, and welcome back to some Dead Rising. Unfortunately, we lost Kel. He's been really busy, and Gok really wanted to do some Dead Rising, so here we are, doing some Dead Rising.
I thought you were gonna say that we lost him in that chainsaw accident with the elephants.
Well, now you just got us put on a watch list. So thanks, Gok. But anyway.
You're talking like we aren't already.
Yeah, that is true. Anyway, so in case you guys wanted some more poker, here you guys go. We got some more poker. And the only reason to really do this is for that guy's helmet over there. Because if you want to get the full Arthur costume, you need to beat him in this poker game.
Now that I think about it, we did save Mr. Obama last episode, so shouldn't get us some leeway with the feds. I mean, they should be seeing us in better light right now.
I mean, he was a past president. I mean, it's not like he's a current president.
Well, he was current when this game was produced, right?
I think so. Yep. Yeah, he was.
Call.
Huh. Oh.
Can you get that woman's head too?
No, but you can find it in the game. It's just that the other it's just that the helmet is the one piece of equipment that, or one piece of clothing that you need to win here if you want to get the full set. But on the bright side, we got her shoes, so for those of you who are into feet, there you go.
So this is strip poker.
Yeah, so each article of clothing basically counts for $2,500 or $25,000. Except we actually get that money as on top of that too. So if you have plenty of time to waste, this is a good way to do it. Especially since the AI is not exactly that great at this poker. And that's evident by the fact that I can win.
Yeah, the AI was just programmed after me. They called me to the game studio at one point and say, "Hey, play some poker with us." It wasn't a very good night.
You had 2 2s and you were like, all in, baby, let's go.
Hey, we're playing with G-Man.
Yeah, we got the G-Man who is robbing ATMs, and a dancer, and a fat guy in a helmet. Oh, I have a 0% chance to win. Looking good.
To be fair, that sounds like a kick-ass costume to go to a party with.
A fat guy in a helmet?
Yeah. We'll ask you about the helmet. Don't worry about it.
It's for when the fuck. What was the
For when the brain slugs attack.
No, it's not for that's not the reference I was going to make. I was going to make a Smiling Friends reference, but I forgot how it went. I'm very tired right now. Have you seen Smiling Friends at all, or no?
I've seen some scenes of it. I don't know if I've ever seen a complete episode.
I'd recommend it. It's very good. I'm actually pretty excited for Season 2 to come out, but we just have the sneak peek of the first episode of Season 2 that just came out, which was still pretty good. Oh, 0.3%, baby. Let's do this. Ah, bastard. Oh. We got a split pot? I don't even know how that... Oh, I think I got a straight, that's why. And I think he got a full house. I don't know, maybe someone in the comments can let me know. Because the only card game I play is Hearthstone, and even then I'm not that good at it. So, you told me some good news, Gok. Would you like to tell everybody on the internet the good news as well?
No.
Okay.
I'll leave them to guess.
He's making a porno, if you guys are wondering. But...
Spoil sport.
let's see.
Yeah, I took Seth Rogen's advice. I actually hired Seth Rogen to be my consultant as I shoot it.
You doing those hip thrusts like this guy's doing? But, I just realized that, we're gonna have to see this guy's hairy nipples, for the rest of the, game. Feels
I've
bad.
seen worse.
Yeah, it could be Seth Rogen's, hairy nipples. Actually, speaking of Seth Rogen, have you seen the, new Super Mario Brothers movie, or no?
No.
Okay. Because it's one of those things...
He played Bowser in that one, right?
No, Jack Black played Bowser. He played Donkey Kong, and that is the main reason why I refuse to see it. I refuse to let that piece of shit play my main man Donkey Kong. So I am going to ignore it.
Why does Donkey Kong sound like a stoner asshole in this movie?
Yeah, that was the thing. I didn't even think they were going to, like, even give him, like, lines, like, actual dialogue. Like, I thought they were just going to have him, like, do gorilla noises. But, no, he actually does have voice lines. I actually heard him, a few things that he said.
They didn't get one to have him just do gorilla noises because that would give people the impression that Seth Rogen is likable. And they didn't want to do that.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll check. Call.
Yep, and that is the trick to winning every game. You always go all in.
Bold-faced lying?
Yeah, bold-faced lying, and look at that. You have $500,000. Oh, just the sleeves. Come on. But at least we got rid of this guy, so we got his helmet. So technically, we could finish it up here, but I'm greedy, so we're gonna steal everyone's money.
I like how the guy who was stealing ATMs is now doing the robot.
Yeah.
I fool.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with the AI here, but for whatever reason, if they feel that they're getting in a cornered situation, they always go all in, even if they have like a 6 and a 5. But it worked out for them, so good on them. Oh, fuck off! Just a little necklace.
The game says get bent, porn brain.
I call.
Pristine.
I call.
My favorite car from the 50s.
I'll call.
It's because it ran over all those people you didn't like, right?
Listen, it was self-defense. Yeah, that was a good movie, man. John Carpenter, by the way.
Oh, John Carpenter did that one? Interesting.
Yeah.
I know they did
I don't
make a movie on that Stephen King book, but I knew like nothing about it aside from it's just about a car that comes to life and runs people over.
Right. I have yet to watch a movie John Carpenter did on the 80s that wasn't good.
Yeah, that was the thing. I heard that he was on fire for the 80s, and then the 90s he kind of shat the bed.
Yeah. I think in the 90s he still made some good stuff. I heard Prince of Darkness is pretty good. I don't recall if that was made specifically in the 90s, but I think like in the early 90s I heard he did something good still.
There we go. That's a bit more like it.
Yeah. We still gotta watch Prince of Darkness and I think In the Mouth of Madness from him.
Okay.
All in.
Yeah, the thing that I heard that wasn't very good that he did, like I saw a Film Brain review of it. It was the
Ghost of Mars?
Yeah, Ghost of Mars. That was it.
I've seen that one. It's pretty bad. It's pretty weird. It feels like a movie made in the I think that movie was actually late 90s.
Okay. Huh, she was wearing underwear under her underwear. Interesting.
You never know when a hurricane's coming, man. You gotta be prepared.
All in.
Like that episode of King of the Hill.
I actually never seen. I gotta watch. I wanna watch King of the Hill sometime because I've.
It is very good. There are a few like dud episodes or like dud characters. Like Peggy Hill is an insufferable fucking cunt, but
isn't that the Hank Hill's wife?
yes.
What is so bad about her?
She is the type of person who thinks she's a lot better than she actually is. So it's one of those things where it's a very insufferable quality to for a person to have, you know.
But Peggy, that is the recipe for mustard gas.
Yeah, that's basically it. Like she thought she was giving good advice by writing an article on how to make mustard gas.
I like how they just how they just air that on an episode of Open Television, and it's just like, yep, now half of America knows how to do it.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, should you tell people how to make mustard gas? Because I'm of the camp that you should tell people how it's made to basically tell them this is very two common ingredients. If you mix these together, you will die. So keep them as far apart as you can from each other.
And don't let the kids drink it.
I'll let the kids drink it. Who gives a shit? If they drink it, that's on them. They only have to drink the one, and that's on them.
I'm looking it up here. In the Mouth of Madness was made in 1994. So, yeah. John Carpenter still pulled out something good in the 90s.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. He's 76 right now. Oh, boy. I think he doesn't do much nowadays besides music. And I think nowadays he just completely left directing. He just...
Gesundheit.
That's your mom, okay? Don't call me that. I don't come here to be disrespected. But yeah,
There is a second group of people that we can play strip poker for and get their money as well. But I got what I wanted, which is the helmet. So that's it.
does it involve the Europa girl?
Yes, actually, I think it does involve the prostitute woman.
No, Europa was the one who was that you had to piggyback all the way.
No, 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 not her. Oh, actually, I do go back and do it. I just saved so that way I didn't have to like save scum my way through the fucking the first round again.
Uh, Let me see. I'm trying to see when Ghosts of Mars was made. Let's see.
I call.
Boy. He did. Yeah, Ghosts of Mars is from 2001.
Oh wow, that was well. I was about to say late '90s, but that's about as late as it gets.
Hmm.
But
But yeah, it does feel like a mid 90s movie.
yeah.
It's really odd. It's probably like a
Yeah.
it's probably like one of those movies where like it's one of those early 2000s movie that it still has like the very much the imprinted style of 90s in it.
Yeah.
He did also he did also Village of the Damned in 1995. I think that was a remake or something.
I couldn't tell
But I'm
you.
not sure. It's based on the 1957 novel The Midwich Cuckoos. And then he did Escape from LA, which is a follow-up to Escape from New York. Some 15 years later. And that one wasn't very well received as Escape from New York. I haven't seen Escape from New York yet, actually.
Yeah, that's one we could put on the list because I heard that New York was good, but I'm not too sure about LA. I haven't heard much about it.
Yes.
There's actually quite a few stuff from the 80s that I have yet to watch from him. There's The Fog, Escape from New York, Starman. I remember watching some scenes of Starman way back in the 90s when I was really young. And it was one of the other scenes like an alien grows takes a form of a human, and he grows like from a baby.
That was really Scott.
No, that was Starman from John Carpenter. You uncultured swine. Okay, it's Jeff Bridges. Okay, it's not Sigourney Weaver this time.
Yeah.
So yeah, the alien takes the form of a man, and it grows from like a baby to a full-grown human in like a minute. And that scene like stuck with my mind. I watched when I was really young, but I didn't remember the movie, but I remember that scene specifically. And for a long time, for some reason, I thought it was Mark Hamill doing the alien.
Huh.
I don't know why. I just thought in my mind it was Mark Hamill doing it. It was Jeff Bridges.
Well, did I make a bad call? Yeah. 0%. Let's see if it goes to 100. Nah.
Oh, is that the prostitute one?
Yeah, yeah. The one in the robe is the prostitute. This was some random hillbilly that we found who's like one of the first survivors.
Come on, darling, you're going to the Oregon Trail with me.
Yeah, her and her boyfriend thought that setting a fire to the door frame to keep the zombies out was a good idea. But
Sorry, tuberculosis is acting up today.
yeah. For those wondering about what is the like if there's a way to sort of decide if which players you fight against for these poker games, no, it's completely random. So you might get the one group that doesn't have the guy with the helmet, and you might have to face him in the second round, like I am with right now.
Yeah.
Booyah, full house. Come on, let's go.
I was thinking you're talking about a red.
Talking about the what? Yeah, Jesus Christ,
Sorry.
you are dying.
I fold.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, I gotta quit smoking. I was it's just the fact that the redneck of a woman was braless just cracked me up.
Hmm.
You gotta love it, like the redneck woman was not prepared to go was not
Raise.
top ready. So now who's the prostitute of the two of you, huh, darling? Cause I can't decide. What was I talking about before?
I have
Little
no
lost track
fucking
of it.
clue. We were talking John Carpenter and about star babies and fucking growing in a minute.
You know how fast life is, right? You just, in a minute you're in diapers, in the other you're dying of arthritis. God, I pronounced that like I was double foreigner.
A check.
God, this is gonna be
but
one
yeah.
fuck of an episode.
All in.
Gameplay is a really shittily programmed poker, and we're just talking about whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Isn't that like every episode for us? Our commentary at least?
I mean, there's a bit more going on in gameplay aside from trying to look at women's feet.
And now it's just you and the lady of the night.
Call.
Just as planned, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I had to spend like $40,000, so she's gonna. I'm getting that my money back. That's all.
Damn. It's more expensive than the OnlyFans girls.
I actually heard that the top like 1% of the OnlyFans girls make like 6 figures. Like that's how many simps they have. Which to me just blows my fucking mind.
That is depressing.
Yeah, it really
Hey, you
is.
still got 2 pieces there, honey.
Yeah, she still got 2 pieces and a hat. I want that hat.
I call.
Yay.
What? What's wrong with the cowboy hat?
Call.
It's not the cowboy hat, it's the principle of the thing. Okay?
Look, man, that's a really nice cowboy hat, alright?
It has sharp edges. You can throw at the zombies.
Exactly. It's Odd Job's cowboy hat.
Imagine if our job wore a cowboy.
But he's still
God,
Asian.
Yeah. That's how it goes. Like it has to. If it's not Asian, it's not a job. Okay.
Yeah.
Call.
Mr. Trabajo Extraño.
You played GoldenEye for the N64, right?
I did.
Okay. Were you that bitch like me who would play Odd Job?
I never had someone to. I played GoldenEye late in life, so I never had anyone to play the multiplayer with.
Okay. I mean, it is fun. Looking back at it these days, it's like it's very basic, but it's still fun for what it is.
Yeah. I still rather play the London remake.
Well, there was actually... Okay, so there was the remake that they made for the Wii, and then there was the reboot that they did for the GameCube.
I played the. I bought the remake for the Wii. I played it for half an hour and I haven't touched it ever since. Because
Um,
of this, I was so upset about all the Call of Duty isms.
yeah, there
You
is a
know,
lot
like
of Call of Duty isms. However, I will say this in its defense. If you play it on 007 difficulty, you have a health bar. And it's actually pretty difficult.
it's not just the health bar. It's like the gun restrictions, the excessive cinematics. It just frustrates me to no end. That style of game.
Yeah, but even then, like, as far as how they did it, I would say that it was an okay job. Like, it's nowhere near as bad as the fucking GameCube one. Like, holy shit. GameCube GoldenEye is a hot turd and a half. Like, Jesus Christ.
I haven't actually tried any of the GameCube 007s. I wanna try. I wanna play stuff like Nightfire.
Some of them are good. From Russia with Love was a weird one. I haven't played it, but apparently
Yeah.
it's a third-person shooter.
That one was modeled with Sean That one has Sean Connery's model, right?
At least on the cover, yes. But
Isn't that the one where he uses a jetpack?
I honestly don't know. I need to watch more Double 007 movies. I've only seen GoldenEye and
No, I think I was talking about the video game.
oh, the video
Russia
game.
with Love. Yeah. Some
Maybe there's a
romantic movies
jetpack in
are-
that. I honestly couldn't tell you.
Some romantic music here. While you're talking to a guy named Andy.
Yeah, he's handy dandy.
You wanna see what they call handy Andy? No.
Although to be fair, I think this one is probably one of the easiest ones to sort of like get back to the safe house. You basically just have to keep talking to him over and over again.
Love how the zombies are dancing to the song.
Now they're trying to figure out how to get up on top of the slot machines.
I remember, like, right before I began laughing at the hillbilly woman losing her trousers. I was looking for the term white trash, and I think what I wanted to say had something to do with it.
I don't know what else there is about like what other term you could use other than white trash. Like white trash, maybe redneck.
Yeah. Although redneck is more of like descriptive, while white trash is meant to be a pejorative.
Yeah, potato, potato. They're both ways of calling people an asshole.
No, I think most people would gladly call themselves rednecks nowadays.
Really?
While calling yourself as an asshole is more like an admission of, well, you know what people think about you. Trust me, I know.
Yeah. Like I said in the one video, I put on a bit of a character, but I'm at least 10% not as much of an asshole as I portray myself here.
I'm 10% more well behaved here than I am everywhere else, so. But I don't need to tell you that, right?
Oh yeah, your deep dark secrets are safe with me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Savior Survivor will give you lots of PP.
Yeah, lots of PP.
I'm sure the Sid Walker right there would be happy with that.
And speaking of PP, here we are in the sex shop.
Boys, you sure are lonely here, right?
Alright, so this is a really fucking weird one.
Yeah, this guy must be. These two guys must be having some really awkward talks this whole time.
No, 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 no. These guys are comedians, and their thing got interrupted, and they are arguing that they are the better comedian, and there is a trophy here that we need to give to one of them who tells the best jokes.
Priorities.
Anyway, that was his joke.
I didn't even look at. I didn't even read it.
Okay, what do sloppy eating zombies get on their clothes?
I was reading that.
And it was stains. And this guy's joke is grains. Now, if this was really me, I'd beat them both to death with the fucking trophy. But I'm trying to get all the survivors, so I'll just give it to this guy who said grains.
And what does the other one do?
He gets pissy, and I have to pay him.
I thought he was so ashamed by the defeat that he jumped into the zombies.
Yeah, so...
Your jokes are so... Oh, it's written in Sanskrit. Now that's an insult.
Yeah, so because I didn't give him the trophy, he wants $5,000. So... Which, to be honest, I think I would take the $5,000 over the comedy trophy. Especially if the comedy trophy was saying that vegan zombies eat grains.
Maybe he did it. Maybe he did it on purpose. He lost the, he told the worst joke on purpose so he could guilt trip you into giving him money. Time until military arrives.
Yeah, bastards. Yeah, so the reason why the military is coming is because of the zombie outbreak, but the way they explain how the military works during a zombie outbreak is that they do a parameter of the outbreak, which takes them 3 days to do. And then they come in looking for survivors, which I think is a little ass backwards, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess. And besides, you think with the trillions of dollars that the United States spends every year on the military, you'd think they do a parameter and then send people in, but whatever.
Well, how much of those trillions of dollars is making Iran pretend they're being a good boy?
I would say at least... God, what was the military budget spending at? It was like... Was it 300 billion? And that's why they're like trillions of dollars in debt? Or... Oh God, I can't even remember now. The number is so large.
There's a lot more reasons why the US is trillions of dollars in debt. I think the first one being fiat currency.
Sorry, what currency?
Fiat currency.
Sorry, I still didn't hear it.
Fiat.
Fiat.
F-I-A-T.
Oh, fiat.
From Latin. Fiat lux, as God said.
Is that when they just sort of print money?
Yeah, it's when they just print money. It's money that has that has value, not backed by anything material. It's money that is created from debt, essentially. So,
yeah, don't worry. If you do it enough, it'll eventually be worth something. You know, it's they're trying to do the like the old gaming technique of getting the bit number down below 0 so it goes back up to full.
We're gonna sink the value of the currency so much it's gonna overflow to like 255, and everyone's gonna be rich again. Everyone is gonna be a trillionaire,
Yeah, come on.
and the price of bread is gonna be a billion.
God, I actually well, I actually heard that like during World War II that there was like in Europe the dollar over there was like so bad that people literally had to take like wheelbarrows full of money just to buy loaves of bread. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I think in Germany, like right before World War One, they suffered with horrific inflation. And I mean horrific, like Zimbabwe levels of inflation.
Yeah.
To be fair, Germany was very much screwed over unfairly after the World War One. So
What are you
much that
talking about? The Treaty of Versailles was perfectly fair and balanced, and just Germany lost the war, so they had to take all the debt. Come on, that's just the way these things work, okay?
it's just the way things work, and that had nothing to do with the rise to power of a man with a funny mustache.
Look, that was just one of many excuses that he had as to why he would make a good leader. All right.
Yeah, it was all coping because he couldn't get into art school.
And that's why you need to accept everyone's shitty ass art.
And yeah, that's why nowadays everyone gets accepted. I made the sculpture. I grabbed a bunch of dice and glued them together in the shape of a turd. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Was that actually an art piece? Because the ones that immediately come to mind are the banana duct tape. Hmm?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay. Because the ones that immediately come to mind is the banana duct tape to a wall and the sound of butter.
Sound of butter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
basically, it's a video of some woman with a like a lapel mic, and she's slapping at a big fucking pile of butter.
Damn it! Roger.
It is as retarded as I made it sound.
We need to get on the ball if I'm
Goodness gracious.
hole and into the spot.
Anyway, so we got Siegfried and Royd over here, who
Royd and
played. Yeah, Siegfried and Royd, played by Will Ferrell and Paul Giamatti, I think is his name.
The trick that the world will
I don't know. It sounds like some guy that got turned from a '70s movie.
Who was the guy who was in Sideways?
Yeah, I think that was Paul Giamatti.
Okay, yeah, so I was right.
It is time for the most dangerous magic trick of all
Sideways. I know that movie's existence because I remember Dope Walker mentioned it as one of his favorites.
Yeah, I remember my dad watching it, but that was back when I was like a kid, and I had no interest in it.
Jesus Christ!
Damn it! Not again! Hey, that's not
Out again! I keep putting them together, but they don't they don't move anymore.
again, Mr. Big Guy here.
Yeah, it's like
Everyone's a critic, aren't they? You think this is easy?
You think this is easy, cutting women in half?
Saw a woman in half, right? Big shot.
yeah, it's difficult to get in one strike. So, but with a saw, it's much easier.
We're practicing. You just want to tear us down, like the others, don't you? Well,
Well, it's tempting.
we just so happen to have a very special trick just for you. It's
That guy.
disappearing.
And like a guy looks stoned out of his mind.
Perfect volunteer.
Yeah. I think they're also trying to do a Penn and Teller thing because the drunk guy never talks. Anyway, so the how these guys work is that he fires the rockets at you, and Roger over there just constantly charges at you and tries to slice you up, and then he runs away. So, it's a little tricky, but it's not too bad.
Yes.
Oh, no. I thought I was about to say something, but then I lost it.
Yeah. I was just thinking about the protagonist just looking as the woman gets sawed in half, and I was thinking to myself, you know, retard, this is why you should carry a gun. You know? You
Well,
can just shoot the guy from a distance.
well, I mean, he was seeing where the magic trick was going. Come on.
Well, he must be really low IQ then, because it doesn't take much to notice where it's going.
Come on. Look, to be fair, do you see how thick Chuck's forehead eyebrow is? Like, you can mistake him for a Neanderthal very easily.
Yeah. I guess the hairspray is just sipping into the brain. Wow, that was sneaky.
Yeah, fucking zombies. Every time, too. God damn it. Alright, Roger, where the fuck did you go?
And to bring
There he
some
is.
milk.
His death animation is great, too.
Does the cutscene change if you kill one the short one first?
No. It's the same thing. You just have to kill them both.
Now for a kiss.
I've always wanted to do that.
All right. A bit too late for that, mate.
Yeah. Oh, well.
I mean, he could have done it while they were training the show. So.
Well,
why
I
he
mean, he
didn't
had
do
his
it
guard
first.
up, so... But anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time. Have a nice night.
Bye bye.